Yo, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome to Angry Fan Sports. Subscribe to the channel, like the content. Can I be honest with y'all about something real quick? And understand right now, if we had won last night in Golden State, I would feel the same way. If we had won every single game this season, I would still feel the same way. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like what I'm seeing. I followed Clark from college to the WNBA to watch her play her game. All right. I'm not saying she got to take 20, 30 shots a game because we know she passes. We know she rebounds. We know her court vision IQ is crazy. All of her teammates, they all take better shots when she's making the decisions. I didn't come here to watch Stephanie White's offense. I want to see Clark play her game. I want Clark to be the main priority on her team. Straight up and down. She can get Kelsey the ball. She can get Aaliyah Boston the ball. As far as I'm concerned, we watched her tear this WNBA up her rookie season while getting beat up. That's how she made it as an MVP candidate. And she's on her way to being another one this season, looks like. But regardless, I need to see her play her game. Not this hot potato pass the ball where anybody can shoot. I'm tired. I'm getting tired. I don't trust Stephanie White. I trust Caitlin Clark's decision-making more than I trust Stephanie White's coaching. I have to be totally honest with you. I thought Stephanie White was coming here because she was good on defense and we were going to rock and roll. I did not know she was going to come here and totally dismantle the offense. I didn't know she was going to take the best two-man in the game, which is Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark, and totally abolish the pick and roll. I did not know she wanted to slow the ball down. I did not know she was going to make Clark start playing off ball to the point where she's just running around, barely getting a shot like that, shooting every couple of minutes. That's not what I came here for, yo. And I have no problem living and dying off of Clark's game as long as she's playing it, yo. Like straight up and down, man. This is like a crime what's going on with Indiana, and I feel like they should be investigated. Because none of them were here when Clark got here. I don't like the fact everybody came here after Clark was here, after we were Dubs America's team, after everybody was talking about the Indiana Fever. I feel like people came here for their own intentions, and it wasn't just to win a championship. I think that's kind of clear here. All right. Out of all these coaches and teams in the WNBA, Stephanie White plays the best defense on Caitlin Clark at this point in time. Right? Am I wrong? Am I lying? She's not even a priority. The minute Stephanie White got, and let's be clear here, bro. We were saying fire Christy Side. I watched the Phoenix Mercury come back from damn near 26 points. And Christy Sides never called the timeout. All kinds of weird things. We were saying fire Christy Sides before the Olympic break. And even going into it, wasn't really saying it that much because slowly but surely she was coming around. No one really had an issue with Christy Sides outside of the calling the timeouts and things of that nature. When Stephanie White got here, she made some upgrades. And mind you, her Clark's rookie season, half the team didn't play. We were Caleb Samuelson, we had Grace Berger, we had, you know what I'm saying? It was mainly them. I've seen games where Clark and Kelsey and Aaliyah all had over 20. We were running teams out the building. Stephanie White came in, and you can kind of see it wasn't really working. It was weird. We seen Clark go off a couple of times, but she was hurt. It went from a groin injury to an ankle injury. And I'm pretty sure the ankle injury came from Brianne January stepping on her foot. We all seen it. Now, all of a sudden, Clark got an injury, ankle injury now. I don't like this. Stephanie White is so busy running around trying to hang out with Clark like they're damn sisters, but yet she can't even congratulate her. Clark had a 17-point fourth quarter versus the Mystics, and she tried to make it about the team when the question asked was about Clark. She constantly bigs up everybody else but Clark. There's a problem here. And Clark is young and doesn't see it. I think she's naive. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. This little marriage they got needs to be broken up. And Clark needs to go back on her mission, what, like she said, not just to win a championship, but to be one of the best players to ever be in the WNBA, because she's on her way there. Stephanie White is stopping her. Period. I don't have any faith that we are going to win a championship. I keep telling y'all last season was a fluke. It was. It was. I don't think we should be wasting 2, 3, 4 years to finally wake up and see I'm right. Like, why waste all this time? This is the reason why Stephanie White is constantly hanging around her. She wants to ensure Clark does not go anywhere else and stays under her wing. That way Clark can sign, and then Stephanie White's going to sign, and we're going to be stuck with this. I know a lot of y'all feel like me. I know y'all do. We want to see Clark ball, bro. I have no problem losing Clark way. I got a big problem losing Stephanie White's way. And I don't want to hear nothing about no defensive guru, because she's not one. You seen last night's game? No zones, no double teams, no nothing. Just letting Veronica Burton do whatever the hell she want to do. Never once tried it. Never once tried it. This is not no defensive guru. And if she's such a defensive guru, how come no one can set a good pick? The only people who said good picks for Clark is Monique Billings and Hines. Let's be real. Let's be real. Where are the plays for Clark? There are none. There are none. But yet we got plays for Kelsey Mitchell. Can I ask y'all a question? How many of y'all were watching for Kelsey Mitchell prior to Clark coming here? I would love to know, because she's been in the WNBA for years. For years. Was never a 500 team. For years, as her being the captain. Why are we trying to make her the captain still? Clark came here. We started off 1-8. We converted Clark's way with the read and react, and we won them 2020 and made the playoffs. It was Kelsey Mitchell's first time ever going to the playoffs. It's not her team. When it comes to the scouting report, Clark is at the top of the list. You better believe it. I don't see Kelsey getting double teamed out there. I see Clark. I don't see Kelsey getting guarded 94 feet. I see Clark. And I'm not mad at that. Hey, coaches, do what you got to do. I'm mad at our coach. I'm mad at our coach. Clark needs to be a priority. And if she's not going to be a priority, you don't need to be coaching her. And all this smiling in her face shit, I don't like it. I don't like it. I know, Clark, you got an image and all that, but I would rather you put your foot down versus your coach before you're constantly going at the referees where you look bad. You want to be a good role model. I know that. You look bad when you are constantly going at the referees. Go at your coach. Go at your coach. You think the referees are doing you a disservice? Stephanie White's doing you a way bigger disservice. The Indiana Fever are too busy trying to troll Caitlin Clark fans. The media is all on Clark. I don't like none of this, bro. She done got everybody rich. She got everybody paid. Everybody's playing ball on TV now. She should be able to play her game. I don't give a damn if she want to take 10 logo threes. So what? That's what we want to see. I want to see her play ball. I don't give a damn about Stephanie White's offense. I never did. She can go back to Connecticut for all I care. I don't care. Only reason why I care about her is because you're here now. This is a crime. This is a crime. This is why I kept saying Stephanie White's an agent. I kept telling y'all that. Y'all thought I was just saying it. She came here to slow Clark down, to sabotage Clark, because that's what she's doing. And I'm going to tell you right now, any of y'all who think she's not sabotaging Clark, y'all are fucking retarded. It's clear as day that's what she's doing. The only time we see CC go off is when she goes rogue. And we barely get to see that because she comes out the game every 5 damn minutes. Pick a lineup and stick with it. You got 3 of the best players in the WNBA. Why are you so content with putting them in the bench halfway through the first quarter? Here come the subs. Nobody can get in rhythm. Nobody can play their game. It's ridiculous and disgusting. This is not what people signed up for. I want to see Clark play her game, not play in a game, but her game. And the fact that Stephanie White only knows how to coach one way, refuses to coach any other way, I'm not jacking that, yo. And I don't want to sit here all season watching the same dumbass shit. And once again, if we had won, I would still say this. If we were 7-0, I would still say this. I gave Stephanie White a little bit of grace because Clark got hurt. But like I've been saying, Clark getting hurt actually saved Stephanie White because she was a bad coach then. You can see it. You can see it back then she was a bad coach. You could see it. Any coach who's not trying to make Clark the priority don't need to be her coach. And she got all this fame around her and everybody loves her. So anybody in all reality would love to be her coach because now you got more eyes on you. No, I'm not feeling this, yo. I'm not feeling this, yo. I think this is ridiculous. I think Raven Johnson should have been in the game at the I think she earned being in the game in the fourth quarter, yo. I think Kelsey Mitchell should have hit that goddamn bench. Straight up. I'm so sick and tired of her licking Kelsey Mitchell ass. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. She needs to go. I've been saying this ever since last season. This is not the coach for Clark. And for the record, Clark ain't no coach killer. I'm not trying to make her a coach killer, but this ain't the coach for Clark. She don't even like praising her. This is not the coach for Clark. We should not be sitting here for season after season after season relying on Stephanie White's decisions when we all want to see Clark. This is a disservice. I'm telling y'all that there needs to be an investigation on the WNBA and the Indiana Fever at this point. There does. She damn near is reducing Clark to a role player right before our eyes. Right before our eyes. The lady took away the pick and roll and said the whole league figured it out. Where? Where'd the league figure it out at? Somebody let me know where. Because Clark only played 13 games last season. And it was working. So when did you come in your mind, always blinking, when did it hit you that the league figured it out? Because Natasha Howard and Olivia Miles is doing it. Everybody else is doing it. Why we can't do it? Why is Aaliyah Boston at the top of the key? Stephanie White would be the only coach who will have Aaliyah Boston bringing the ball up, standing at the three-point line. I can understand. Okay, I get it. Clark, you can guard 94 feet. It's tiresome. All right, cool. Let Aaliyah Boston bring the ball up. Now you give it to Clark at half court. That's not what's happening. Aaliyah Boston is now shooting threes like she's a damn 6'5" guard, and she's not one. We are relying on our guards to get rebounds when we have somebody 6'5" who should be getting the rebounds, but you want them out there. I don't think Stephanie White came here primarily to win a championship. She came here to slow down Caitlin Clark. Why? I don't know, but it's completely obvious to me at this point in time. We've seen GMs say they would trade their entire fucking team for Caitlin Clark, but yet we got the one person who looks at Clark like she's a regular player. You got to damn near force her to say she's a generational talent. She too busy trying to big up AB. I'm trying to big up Kelsey Mitchell. Now she's bigging up Raven Johnson. Now she's bigging up Bree Hall. Now, bro, this ain't it. And somebody needs to wake the fuck up and fix this. What they say, Herb Simon, the owner of the Fever, is 90 years old. He needs to talk to his son. Something needs to happen here. Hello, we went from being sold out, home and away, every game, everybody going to bigger arenas. We can't even sell out no more. There'd be tons of open seats now, ever since she got here with her offense. And she's not even an offensive coach. Something needs to be done. Once again, I will be saying this if we won. I will be saying this if we were 7-0. I said this last season. I gave Stephanie White some grace because Clark clearly was hurt. This is why she was missing all them threes. But this ain't it. Because she's not hurt no more, and she's still not a priority. She don't even take the last shot. You can't even write up a play. Bro, do y'all remember that Liberty game last season, the first one, where we lost by 1? Well, Natasha Cloud had fouled Clark and they called and all that. Remember CeCe got the ball before halftime? Was it halftime? And there's like 4 seconds left on the clock, and she ran all the way down the corner and hit a deep three. It don't get more clutch than that. Remember her game versus Nebraska in college? It don't get more clutch than that. Why is anybody else taking the last shot? And I knew this was going to be a problem when we played Atlanta last season and she had Natasha Howard take the last shot. I knew right then and there we had a problem. Are you serious? You don't know how to write up a play at all? Like, at all? You mean tell me y'all just had a week off? The last people we played was Golden State. Y'all should be looking at game tapes. Y'all, because we won, yeah, but it was an ugly game. We ain't blow them out or nothing. That's our only time beating them. They're still up over us. What do we talk? We should have been ready, and we weren't. And we weren't. And that's just a fact. You can't be a good defensive coach if you're not even telling your team they're not selling good picks. This is your second time now coaching this, second year and coaching this team. Why is nobody saying, set Clark a good pick? Clark, I'm looking at you sideways now. You love Aaliyah Boss to say, hey, AB, I love you, AB. So why the fuck ain't you telling AB to set you a good pick? You got no problem having smoke with the refs. I don't like this. I don't like this. And this is not what I came to the WNBA for. It's bad enough you got all the old guard, the old media, all the old fans. It's bad enough you see them bombing on Clark every goddamn day. You know what's crazy now that I think about it? It just hit me. So when we booed DeWanna Bonner last season, after she robbed the Fever and everybody was booing, that was a big deal. That was a big deal. But yet Clark played through a whole damn game of getting booed. Nothing like what DeWanna Bonner didn't have to go through that. Clark played through a whole game of getting booed. And now that's cool. Nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. I better not hear nothing when Golden State goes back to the Fever. Indiana needs to boo the goddamn Valkyries every time they touch the ball. I don't care who got the ball, just boom. This is getting ridiculous. They have no shame. They're disgusting. They need to be fucking thanking Clark for what she did. And instead, they're not. Instead, they're shitting on her. They threw her a coach who ain't give two fucks about her, is smiling in her face because she's a goddamn snake. I'm tired of it. And this ain't what I came here for. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out. Peace.